Happy Thursday evening. Yes, after work story to unwind with tea and words. And I read these books real time so that I can experience the wonder with you. So, what is today's book? One Thursday afternoon. Now, I did not choose this. And it's Thursday afternoon, right? Thursday, March 2nd, 2023. I have the books face down, and I just take a stack from the library, and this just happened to be the next book. And hey, here we are. Although it looks like that these leaves are from the autumn time, autumnal fall season, but hey, you know what? I saw some dead leaves on the way home, so let's delve in. This is by Barbara De Lorenzo. Ooh, and looks like that this is a classroom, ocean animals, today lockdown drill, weather. Oh. When Granddad picks up Ava from school one Thursday afternoon, she's quiet. She doesn't want to talk about the lockdown drills. Yeah, we have all those type of drills nowadays. And it's scary for some kids. And she doesn't want to talk about it because it stirs up her worries. How can she be so afraid in a place that has always felt so safe? Granddad doesn't talk much either. He just offers creativity and companionship. And with his gentle encouragement, Ava begins to sense that although the world can be a little scary, it is still a beautiful place. Just like, what a wonderful world, right? Even though we have so much ugliness, but Louis Armstrong reminded us of that song. He wasn't the original composer, but we know that this world is still beautiful. With tender insight, one Thursday afternoon sheds light on how an unpredictable world, right? It's definitely unpredictable out here, uncertain, can make a child feel, reminding us that big fears can become smaller when we take time together to look, listen, and create. Look at this. Yeah. In the midst of what we think is secure, we still have to live with the realities of where we're living. Okay. Well, this is to all the brave children who feel overwhelmed sometimes. You are not alone. Yeah. Life could be scary. Okay, let's look at these beautiful illustrations. Did Barbara make these pictures too? We'll find out. But look at this. One Thursday afternoon, Granddad picked up Ava from school. She doesn't look too happy. Oh, I love the color car. Oh, that's cool. Like a Jaguar? What is that? A Beetle Jaguar. Bejar. Or Jagbull. Jaddle? I don't know. But it's a cute car. Hey, Ava, said Granddad. What's wrong, kiddo? Nothing, Ava said. I have a little surprise for you. I packed a picnic and our paints. Oh my goodness, said Granddad. Ava didn't answer. Ooh, he sounded like a cool granddad. Food and colors. Oh my goodness, not only is a car cool and a color, now they're hanging out in nature. Oh my goodness. After a while, they stopped at a nature trail. Beautiful. Ava sighed. Can we just go home? Not quite yet, Granddad said. Oh, I would want to hang with that Poppy. Yes, he knows how to have a good time. Hang out in nature and hang out with loved ones. Let's see. Ooh, it's beautiful. But I had a bad day. I just want to be alone right now, Ava said. That's okay. I won't talk. We can both be alone, but together. I like that. Sometimes you just need to be alone and have quiet time, and you could be with someone and not say a word, but you all are together. Oh my goodness. I just love this. He has this blanket. So they were quiet. The ducks, not so much. Oh my goodness. People would think that he's like a hippie, but I am so into that. Oh my goodness. After their picnic, Granddad asks, "Are you ready to paint?" I guess. Look at that. He has his palette, his easel, his thermos. Now look at this. Look at the beautiful trees and leaves in the back. Yeah, this looked like the fall season, I would think. All the bright yellow gold leaves. But you never know. Oh my goodness. Before you use your paintbrush, Ava, use all your senses. What you see, what you hear, what you feel. Ava kept still. She looked up at the trees. She listened for the birds. She smelled the cool air and felt the earth under her feet. Suddenly, her cheeks felt hot and her eyes felt wet. She had a lot of emotions bubbling up in her. Granddad, I have something to say. I was so scared today. We had a lockdown drill at school. We had to hide in a safe place in our classroom. But I thought my classroom was already safe. Granddad sat close. That does sound scary. She wanted affirmation. When people have something on their heart, just listen. When I was your age, we had safety drills called duck and cover. We had to hide under our desks, he said. It was hard for us to understand. I never admitted it, but I was really scared back then. I still am sometimes. Ava took a deep breath. Even you? Even me, said Granddad. But Ava, even though the world is scary, it's also a beautiful place. Sometimes, Ava said. Let's paint now. We were going over a video today because it's Women's History Month, and I was asking the class, based on one of Stacey Abrams' books, videos, her biography, because she was such a prolific reader and lover of words. She loved words. And one of her favorite words, she would be in these spelling bees when she was younger. And one of her favorite words, and I believe it was part of her spelling study list, was perseverance. Perseverance. So we asked different third graders, what's your favorite word? Some said smile, some said laugh, some said fun. Someone said beautiful, and I said, that's my favorite word too. Yeah. Well, this is what the Granddad said. It's still a beautiful place, even though it sometimes can be scary, this world. Hold on to the beauty that is surrounding you, right? Think of things that are beautiful, lovely, honest, just and pure. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at the water. Ooh. Granddad knows how to really take advantage of the special times in life. Oh, it makes me want to break out in paints myself. Ava felt a little better. Yeah. But as Granddad went to his easel, she felt the sadness creep back. Granddad, you may have been scared in school, but did you ever see news reports of schools in danger? She asked. I sometimes do. Look at that. I didn't, Ava, said Granddad. You're right, that the world can seem pretty different than where I grew up. But whether it's scary or beautiful or both, I'm here to listen. Yeah. Just want to express yourself. Beautiful. Oh. Ava still felt a little scared, but talking helped. So did quiet. And so did painting, using all her senses. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, look at this. Let's paint outside again, said Ava. Granddad smiled. How about tomorrow? As the leaves rustled and the ducks quacked, Ava and Granddad packed up and headed home. Isn't that beautiful? Bridge reminds me of Monet. You know, he had the garden and he built this massive estate of flowers and with the lily pond and the bridge, and it reminds me, right? Impressionistic art. Yeah, just quick dabs of the brush strokes. You see the leaves and the movement for the water. It's just beautiful. Oh my goodness. A note from the author illustrator. I didn't expect to create this book. I had funnier stories in mind. That changed when I experienced an actual lockdown during an author visit to an elementary school. As the adults stood chatting after my last presentation, an alarm rang, the signal for an active lockdown. The school librarian quickly locked the door, shut off the lights, and pulled off the shades. The shades. We huddled in a corner for 45 minutes, not knowing whether an intruder was in our building. I thought of the children with whom I'd been sharing my love of art and books not even an hour prior. I wondered if they were having a hard time keeping quiet, if they were thinking of what might happen, if they were as scared as I was. We later learned that there was no active threat, yet everyone felt the impact of what might have been. For more than a year, I wrestled with the idea of creating a book prompted by this day. I kept trying to walk away from such a hard topic, yet every news story about schools in danger renewed my sense that there was a place for a book like this. Even a preparatory lockdown drill can prompt fears of what if? This is just one fear kids may experience in places that should feel safe. I wanted to validate all the feelings kids have about things that scare them. And I wanted to remind adults that our job is to listen, just as people in my life had truly listened to me. One of these people was my father. When I was a child, I loved talking with him about everything, big or small. He was always ready for a long conversation and would treat me with respect. That reminded me of my father. We would have great conversations. In the spirit of my father, Granddad came into focus as a safe outlet for Ava to share her fears. No matter how old we are, fear often comes close. What can we do when it does? In a world that may seem full of danger and anxiety, fear won't go away entirely, but fostering certain habits can help keep it in proportion, just like Ava and Granddad. You can try to listen well, talk when you're ready, offer companionship, stay close to someone you love, do something creative, art or music. Hey, I teach both. Or a science experiment, something with your hands, using all your senses. Spend time in nature. Yes. Breathe and notice beauty. As Granddad says, even though the world is scary, it's also, like Louis Armstrong says, it's a beautiful, wonderful place. May we listen well to those around us, helping one another build resilience and courage. Remember, Stacey Abrams liked the word perseverance. Perseverance. It means not giving up. Barbara De Lorenzo's first picture book was Renato and the Lion, which received a starred review from Booklist and was named a Bank Street Best Book of the Year, a Junior Library Guild selection, and a CBC Notable Social Studies Trade Book for young people. She is also the author and illustrator of Quincy, the Chameleon Who Couldn't Blend In, a finalist for the Crystal Kite Award, a graduate of Rhode Island School Design. She has taught at the Arts Council of Princeton and the New York Institute of Art and Design. She lives with her family in central New Jersey. Thank you so much, Barbara. What a refreshing book on a beautiful Thursday afternoon like this. Let's listen to others. Let's lend an ear. Let's be compassionate and patient with those who might be struggling with fears. Fears, they're real out here, but we can remind ourselves that, even though times might be scary, we still live in a beautiful place and life can be very lovely. Enjoy.